George Owings, when I think about what happened in South Africa prior to the election of Nelson Mandela under apartheid.
Apartheid, correct.
People had to carry certain papers. David, what were the papers? Did you get that from me? Some type of pass law. You had to have some documentation to show that you were legal. Is this, are we moving backwards in this country? I mean, when you think of people in Arizona, suppose you are not even Latino, suppose you are Indian maybe, suppose you are something other than Latino, but you happen to look Latino. You might be Filipino or something, or an Asian or Vietnamese, and at the discretion of the police officer, you get to get pulled over. Now, we can relate in Baltimore. Zero tolerance, go down the street. Shucks, they pulled me up for riding a bike without a headlight. Hold tight. This is George Owings. Go ahead, George.
Well, taking it in reverse, exactly what former Mayor Martin O'Malley did was a zero tolerance, and that was a despicable act. There were some 17,000, as I recall, African American, mostly young men, who had for no other reason done anything wrong, if it's wrong, to walk down the street. And yet they were pulled in, they were booked, and as we all know, the cases were thrown out summarily. But I want to get back to the immigration thing real quick, and I won't belabor it. When you say, is it right or wrong to just be stopped and ask for ID, I've been stopped for a taillight, and the first thing that the policeman wants to see is ID. Show me who you are. So, probable cause being out the window in Arizona saved the fact of a particular look. We all are subject to being stopped by any agency, state, local, federal, and asked to produce documentation as to who we are.
Okay, good.